Forces loyal to General Khalifa Haftar celebrate victory at the Al Zawaytana oil port, one of 4 terminals they say they've seized in the so-called oil crescent of Libya. The latest port to be seized on Tuesday was Brega. Haftar's fighters say they took control without any fighting with port guards.
We want the staff of Zawaytana Oil Company and other oil institutions to resume their work. We can export oil in a record time since oil fields linked to this port are now under the control of our armed forces. Oil can be pumped in the coming hours to export abroad in the next few days.
The ports have the capacity to export more than 600,000 barrels of oil a day, but have been closed for almost 2 years. The UN-backed government in Tripoli had been working to resume oil exports from those ports after striking a deal with the fighters who controlled them. Agreement was reached with the Petrol Facilities Guard in July, but the group is deeply divided between supporters of the Government of National Accord and their rivals who back Haftar. After his recent successes, his supporters released this statement.
We are blessed by the victories that have been achieved thanks to God and to the honorable men. Taking over Zawaytana oil port was done without bloodshed or loss of life. The plan to take control of our oil ports has been perfectly and successfully carried out.
Haftar's forces, called the Libyan National Army, don't acknowledge the internationally recognized government. The UN says political divisions are deepening in Libya and that finding a political agreement is the only way forward.
Now, the problems of Libya are the underlying problems are political problems. The Libyan political agreement has its legitimacy. It was approved by the House of Representatives in parts, not in the security parts. If we progress on the political field, then the economic and the security problems will be much easier to be solved.
The United States and its European allies are condemning Haftar's offensive. He has said it will be unthinkable for his forces to support the unity government, parts of which regard him as a war criminal. Victoria Gatenby, Al Jazeera.